G'day, Academy for Chief Executives. Wouldn't it be inspirational if every member and every chair of the Academy was able to give great answers to tough questions? Tough questions from clients when something's gone wrong, tough questions from prospects when you're being asked tough questions in those sales discussions, and tough questions from your own teams, which my surveys with the Academy have shown is often the one which members and chairs find the most difficult to deal with. The great news is that in sessions that I run on great answers to tough questions with Academy members, everyone tends to make a great leap forward in a short space of time. And so, as part of my mission to help the Academy do even better, let me give you 3 quick nuggets to help you right now. Number 1, when you're asked a tough question, answer it straight up. If you can't answer it or you don't know the answer, then at least very briefly tell us why you can't answer. That takes the pressure off. But number 2, very importantly, you need to have a positive message. Ask yourself what is the best thing you can say on the topic and make sure that message comes through. And number 3, end with an example of whatever you're talking about so that the people you're talking with can actually see the picture you want to put in their minds. Let me do that for you now, and that is to hark back to a time when I was working with the Academy and one particular member who couldn't answer the question very well, are our jobs safe, when he walked around the factory floor. His answer was atrocious. He just said, no, they're not safe, full stop, end of. And his colleagues agreed that was not great. So what we did, we got a much more positive answer, where he admitted at the start that they weren't as safe as he'd like them to be, but he had a positive message, which was to move on and to show how the company had a plan to do much better by tapping into global markets, particularly the market in China, so that there was hope for the future. And that was a much more satisfactory answer. He got an enormous jump in our measuring system, and he was able to go back to the factory floor and give much better answers, much more inspiring answers, which stopped people thinking about, oh my goodness, I need to resign now and get a better job. So, the final piece of good news for you after those nuggets is that on my session, the person who makes the biggest jump now gets an amazing prize. It's a book called Great Answers to Tough Questions at Work by me, Michael Dodd. And it goes to the member who makes the biggest jump, and it also goes in advance when a booking is made to the chair, so the chair can know what's going to be coming up in advance. And I'm told that if I stroke the book, it makes it look even more desirable.